Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk about starting your own brand of physical products for sale online. You guys know I love e-commerce because it is a passive, scalable way to find financial freedom. I myself am a multi-million dollar Amazon seller. Now, if you had asked me back in late 2016, early 2017, when I started my Amazon brand, if I ever thought I'd get this far, I probably would have said yes, honestly, but it's because I know I'm not going to quit. You know what I mean? I'm not going to spend my time scaling my business up only to let it go. And really what I want to share with you today, I want to speak to some of my experience, but I also want to talk about how you can start your own brand of private label products that you can then sell on places like Amazon, Walmart, eBay, Etsy, whatever it is, all those great e-commerce platforms. And we're going to do that with the help of Alibaba.com. It's going to connect us with world-class suppliers. And I want to make you guys aware of an event Alibaba.com's got going on in September. So let's get started. So I want to talk about how to build a brand of physical private label products for you to sell from scratch. And we're going to use Alibaba.com to assist us in meeting suppliers. Now, this is important, and in my personal opinion, it's a big edge because, and actually, if I'm speaking to my own personal experience, the first product I ever launched for my Amazon FBA business, which I expanded beyond Amazon FBA, but when I started, I limited the scope because I don't want to take on too much all at once. Also, they're great for storing and fulfilling orders on or off Amazon, by the way. But I worked on a relationship with one supplier that was, after ordering samples, the best, in my personal opinion, at producing that product. Plus, we just had great communication, and working together was going to be easy. You know what I mean? We still, to this day, work together, and it's been a great relationship. But, and this tends to be true in my experience, a supplier that makes one product that you want to sell probably also makes complementary products. Now, why is that important? Because we're talking about building a brand, and complementary products to whatever the first product is that you launch is the perfect way of expanding one product into a product line and branding all of them together. And that also assists you in turning a sale of one product into a sale of multiple products. It gives it that bundle potential, if you will. So let's move on. So I like to start with market research. I don't like to go into the research process with preconceived ideas about what I want to sell. And I typically like to go to big e-commerce marketplaces such as Walmart, Etsy. Those are great for generating ideas. I love Amazon specifically for generating ideas and for validation because they give us some data. They make it publicly available that can really assist us sellers in doing a lot of research without actually spending money to generate information or anything like that. We can use the bestseller rank data point and historical bestseller rank data to kind of project how many sales we're going to make if a product is seasonal, things like that. Also, it's worth mentioning that these also make the best, in my opinion, places to sell your products online. You got Amazon, Etsy, Walmart, Shopify, eBay, just to name a few. Follow the customers, though. You guys already know that. We follow the customers. That's the best way of starting a successful business in my mind, whether it's online or offline, by the way. So Alibaba.com is going to assist us in spending less and selling more. By the way, this is kind of a flywheel effect. Let me explain. When you spend less money on your products that you're going to be selling, and let's assume you've got competitors because you pretty much always do. If you're spending less on those products, you're going to be able to sell more because your profit margins are going to increase and you're going to be able to advertise and outbid your competition to show up at the top of search results, generate more visibility, which is going to inevitably lead to higher click-through rates and higher sales. Now, on the flip side of that, if you're selling more, you're going to need to order more. And pretty much how it works every time is if you're ordering higher quantities, your suppliers are going to be able to offer you more competitive prices. So you're going to continue to spend less and less. This is why it kind of favors those that make it to the top, that become the best within their niche as far as sales. So you really want to focus on understanding this concept because in the long run, it really does. It's very top heavy. It benefits those that rise to the top, and the cream rises to the top. Also, this is highlighting the importance of partnering with great suppliers that have the highest quality products, which Alibaba.com is going to assist us in doing. So you want to build a relationship with your supplier. This is not a short-term business. This is a long-term business. And, when you start out your search, you're interviewing suppliers. You're not just finding the first person that can manufacture what you want to sell. You want to find multiple, reach out to multiple, order samples, see who you're getting a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling about working with. And actually, Alibaba.com is assisting us in finding the most qualified suppliers because they're running an event called Super September where you can actually find discounts of up to 40% off. I know, that's crazy, right? So if you guys want to check this page out, by the way, I'll drop a link in the description. But I went and I checked out the Super September page, and specifically, I was looking for super suppliers. Sometimes when they run these events, they handpick suppliers that they want to highlight. And for various reasons, typically they've got really good accolades and they stand out above the rest. So I was scrolling through various products, not from any one specific supplier, and just looking for something that caught my eye. I saw these Bluetooth headphones. By the way, if you haven't tried the Bluetooth headphones they don't have the wire connecting them, the ones that just kind of pop in each ear. And I know I was probably late to the party with these. I never had AirPods from Apple or anything like that. So I was kind of late to the party here. I probably got my first pair about a year ago, but I really like them. And I was like, you know what? If you can be successful selling Bluetooth headphones on, Amazon or any other e-commerce website, there's big potential there. There's big money in that because let's be honest, everybody and everybody I know has at least one pair of Bluetooth headphones, if not more. I know I have more than one, so you got to keep more than one in case you lose the first pair or in case they run out of battery. That for my girlfriend too. She literally steals my backup pairs because she'll let hers run out of battery and then she needs a new pair for that day. Anyways, so we're looking at Bluetooth headphones, and this is the product page for these Bluetooth headphones. Now, I just want to walk you through kind of where my eyes go when I hit one of these product pages. Now, the first thing I saw is that this is already ready to ship. It's in stock. Okay, and they've got a little checkbox for fast dispatch too. Now that's rare, or at least in my opinion, that's rare to see something like this. So this is probably why this supplier found their way into the super suppliers category because they've already got this stuff in stock. Now, they also have competitive pricing and tiered pricing. As I was mentioning earlier, the more you order at a time, the more competitive of a rate you're going to receive per unit. Okay, so right out of the gate, you typically don't want to jump in and order, 100,000 pieces. You can typically start small, and the number of units that you want to sell, I would recommend doing your validation on marketplaces like Amazon, where you can actually see what your competitors are moving as far as units per day or per month, and use that to make an educated projection. Okay, and this is why I wrote a full Amazon FBA course, by the way, because if you don't know what I'm talking about, it probably sounds like a foreign language, but trust me, it's all possible. It can all be done with tools that some are free, some are paid, either way. So yeah, you don't need to be kind of guessing at this point. We've got it down to a science basically. And the last one here behind me, verified supplier. So these, like I said, accolades, they really help distinguish, a normal supplier from one that stands above the rest. They stand out. Now, Alibaba.com helps us sweat less. Us making purchases, putting our hard-earned cash on the line to start an e-commerce business or launch a new product line, a new brand, we want to work with the best of the best. And like I said, this is an interview process. I think of it as an interview process. I don't think of it as just, I want to sell one product, let me find one manufacturer. I want to find multiple and I want to find the one that's right for me. Now, Alibaba.com has these badges that they award to some of their top tier suppliers, such as Gold Supplier, Verified Supplier, and Trade Assurance Supplier. You want to look for those. You may not need to find all three, but it's good to have at least one or two before you make the decision of whether or not to reach out to them to see if they can help you with launching your product line. Now, we're going to continue on with the Shenzhen Maidong Acoustics Co. Ltd. That was the same people that were manufacturing the Bluetooth headphones. Now, I just wanted to show you their seller page on Alibaba.com really quickly. I just took a couple screenshots that made me feel good about potentially working with them. Obviously, I would reach out and we would actually work together with one of their sales agents and, probably definitely order samples and whatnot, but also reach out to them, talk about pricing, quantities, shipping, stuff like that. You can find a lot of information about that on their page as well, but I always find it best to actually talk to somebody. So, All right, so you can see here though, they've got, markdowns for summer 2021. A lot of the products are already ready to ship. They've got the Bluetooth headphones, but they've also got the, they got the single pieces, and then they've got the connected headphones that go over the top of your head. Various colors are available. They've got a brand already selling on Amazon. It looks like it's called Cohen, and they do over 5 million sales per year already. Okay, so that's pretty crazy in itself. Basically, they're verifying that this product is high quality, that, you know what I mean? You don't make that sort of a sales volume on Amazon. You'll get crushed by bad reviews if your product isn't high quality, right? We know that. We know that on Amazon, the cream rises to the top, and this is already showing us that that they've got some really top tier products available. Okay, and they've got 10 years in the industry as original equipment manufacturers in, I'm assuming, the acoustics, since it is in their name of their company, but who knows? They may have other products as well outside of that. And then if you just continue to scroll on their seller page on Alibaba, you'll see things, various statistics, accolades. You can see into their company and their manufacturing facilities. You can see various product types. You can see these guys offer headphones, gaming headsets, earbuds, Bluetooth speakers, sound bars, all very complimentary, by the way. We were talking about how to build a brand, not just launch a single product. And like I was saying, typically these suppliers, especially the top tier ones, the super suppliers as a part of the September event, they're the ones that probably offer a wider product line, just given that the complementary nature of what they're selling. They may have shared components as well, making it easier to do something like this. So here you go. They have at least 8 different types of the single piece Bluetooth headphones as well. And they've got ANC headphones that go over the top of your head and they're connected, like noise canceling headphones, etc. So what's left, guys? Now that we've gotten this far, you know what I mean? You can reach out now. Go to Alibaba.com. Feel free to reach out to suppliers or just browse the suppliers, browse the products, etc. See what you like. Make a list of things that interest you. What's left? Well, we are launching a brand, so you're going to need to do your own branding. The first thing that comes to mind when I think of branding, I think of websites like Canva. If you guys aren't familiar with Canva, just because they have templates that make it very easy to do things like make a logo for a brand new company. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a good graphic designer. Canva will help you make your logo and make it look really good and custom too. And you don't need graphic design skill. That's just what, in my opinion anyways. I use Canva all the time for stuff like that. They also help you like brand your social media, your Facebook, YouTube, whatever, Twitter. They've already got templates for all of those things. So check it out if you haven't already. Also, you're going to want to protect your intellectual property, right? This is your brand. I recommend, especially if you're planning on selling on Amazon, I think it's a must these days, is having a trademark and getting into brand registry. The quickest way of doing that is to use Amazon's IP accelerator. This will both get you the trademark and get you expedited into brand registry so that you can help protect your intellectual property. In summary, it also unlocks a bunch of additional things like enhanced brand content, which are going to increase your conversion rate and help you achieve success. Okay, now that's it. That's all I wanted to cover today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a quick favor and hit that like button, subscribe. Also, if you are not already, and I will see you guys soon.